OTTER is an open water rowboat that I designed and built specifically to finish in the Puget Sound endurance race called the 70-48. In competition, the boat is rigged as a double, but for training purposes it easily converts to a single. Every year over 100 boats enter the 70-48, but a significant number of them do not finish because Puget Sound is a huge open body of water. I wanted to design a boat for the worst conditions, not ideal race conditions, but this is a race, so I wanted to be first seaworthy, but then fast. Wave deflecting decks and coaming contain watertight flotation compartments. A mast holds the front view mirror, a radar reflector, and running lights. Nighttime navigation aids include a navigation console with an illuminated compass, the float plan, VHF radio, GPS, and phone. The full-length keel reduces wallowing when running with the waves, and a breakaway skeg makes repair easy if we hit something we don't see at night. I got the idea to build the boat when my father and I went to the 2019 Port Townsend Wooden Boat Festival and heard about the 70-mile human-powered endurance race called the 70-48. I had two barriers to entry. I didn't know how to row, nor did I have a boat in which to learn. I made a series of increasingly large models until I felt good about the design. A sharp bow to cut into the waves, a lifted wine glass transom to heel the water back together, gentle rocker fore and aft, wide enough to be stable and narrow enough to be fast. I cut the molds out of 5/8" OSB panels and mounted them on a strong back, then sheathed it with 1/4" strips of poplar, shaped with a cove and bead so that the pieces would nest tightly together regardless of the angle at which they met. 6-ounce fiberglass was set in West Systems epoxy on the outside, and then I popped it out of the molds and fiberglassed the interior as well. Next, I installed scalloped gunnels and longitudinal stringers on which the rowing riggers were mounted, and these are unusual Piantadosi riggers in that the seat is fixed, and the foot plates and the oarlocks go back and forth on tracks. I covered the hull with 1/8" plywood on a rounded deck, painted the hull black, the decks red, and had what looked to me like a sleek, fast boat. So it turns out that I really like rowing, I really like being in this boat, and I really, really like long rows. Turns out I made the right choice. So in addition to the joy of long rows and the bonding of training with my son, we have the excitement of this upcoming race to look forward to.